will never be back.
For Ryan, the truth is it doesn't matter because he's too disciplined to let the weight or the next day weigh-in be a problem for him.
You think it's just a working out thing, but it's more of a mental battle. And Ryan's so accustomed to it at this point that I truly don't believe it's going to affect him in any way. He just has a mission and he knows what he needs to accomplish.
It's pretty much the same process getting down to 140. For him not to do this other than he's terrified of what I could do. This is one thing I want to make clear to people. This is not me complaining. This is just me showing his integrity as a champion. If you're not afraid, then what's 4 pounds?
You know, for any type of athlete, you know, for any type of person, it's a full body workout. It's very intense. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing, you know, a lot of the NBA's, you know, stars and players incorporating boxing. The gym I train at, I'm always running into, you know.
Ryan Garcia is putting in serious work inside training camp, running miles every day while sharpening his speed, power, and mental focus as he prepares for a demanding showdown against Mario Barrios.
It's over now. Yeah. That energy, he's getting destroyed. He ain't destroyed. 14, 15. I don't care about the story no more. It's coming to an end. It's done. It's finished. Put in stake in it. Done. No more story. You had a good run, like I told him. It was a nice little cute story. It's over with now. It's over. I got a longer story. That's the difference. His chapter's done. He had a fun little one, a little cute one. He did good for his city. But it's over now. It's done. Kim, everything about him. I don't like him, he don't like me. I don't need anything. I just know I'm destroying him. That's it. I don't like him. He don't like me. I don't need him. I'm ready, I'm coming in there to conquer him. Everything he thinks he believes in me, he gonna see something else. Everything he thinks, I'm showing him something new. He don't know.
Garcia continues to push his conditioning to the limit, logging long runs daily to build stamina, agility, focus, strength, and discipline ahead of Barrios' world title fight.
Reaching a level that surpasses any level that we've reached in previous camps, to continually improve and get better every day.
We'll be breakfast today.
Yes.
Starbucks mocha. Have you your yogurt today or no?
I ordered it, but for some reason they took my order.
He remains disciplined with his nutrition plan, sticking to clean and balanced meals while following professional guidance to stay lean, strong, energized, and fully focused for peak performance on fight night.
You don't know how many miles I can run. He's not crazy like me. You don't fucking think like me. He fucking calls it corny. I fucking believe all this shit. Kim. Javante fucking Davis. Kim. Him. Him. This fucking bum. I'm gonna make him believe my stories. I'm gonna make him believe. You don't know shit. Got it.
Alongside intense training, Garcia makes time for his family, creating balance and mental clarity that helps him stay grounded and mentally strong as competition approaches.
My impact is to hold yourself as a champion, and what that means is to hold yourself to truth and to do things with honor. That's what a champion is, who a great leader is. So that's what I want to show people, that I'm that guy, he's not.
Oh, dang. Wanna play with the ball?
Balance is important during training camp. Nutrition, training, sleeping, and most importantly, family.
Try to shoot it. Ah! No!
At the same time, Mario Barrios remains deeply committed to boxing, fueled by strong family support and grinding to demanding training every day, showing dedication, discipline, and non-stop determination.
So I started boxing at the East Side Boys and Girls Club. My mom, she's the one who took me and my older sister. That's where we had started, and we stayed in the area growing up boxing for a couple years. I wasn't always like the best fighter, but I mean, I stayed with it and I stayed persistent, and eventually it became a passion of mine. I won my first national tournament at like 13, and that's kind of when I think that passion like really like started. And after that was when I really started to like dedicate myself to the sport. I really started trying to like learn as much as I could. Turned pro when I was 18. From there, things kind of just took off. I mean, I've been able to accomplish a lot, for myself with this.
Barrios works closely with his coaching team, focusing on refining technique, building strength, correcting errors, and developing smarter strategies for each fight he takes on.
Trying to sell the fight by, being somebody that I wasn't. I know who I was. I knew what I was capable of with my skills when I step in the ring. That's all that I had to know about myself. But I've always said, I think boxing is a great workout, for any type of athlete, for any type of person. It's a full body workout. It's very intense. So yeah, I've been seeing, a lot of the NBA, stars and players incorporating boxing. The gym I train at, I'm always running into, Keldon Johnson. Super cool dude just to be around, and just to like share that like knowledge as well, because he's trying to learn. Me and Keldon had started following each other just like on Instagram maybe a year or two ago, and then he had always shown support, and of course him being on the Spurs, I had always supported him.
Mario Barrios says he feels hungrier than ever going into this fight. He is driven to prove himself, training harder, pushing longer sessions, and staying locked in on victory.
I'm looking to get back in the ring sometime around fall time. I'm hungrier than ever. My last two fights, I was the headliner for a Showtime pay-per-view, which is huge, for myself, for my career, and just everything that I have put into this, since I first started.
At the press conference, Mario Barrios spoke about his strong focus and readiness for the February 21st fight. He expressed respect for Ryan Garcia's dedication, acknowledging that Garcia will arrive 100% prepared, hearing that only fuels his motivation, reinforcing his belief that there should be no excuses once they step into the ring. Barrios promised fans that he never quits and always gives his best effort. He assured everyone that both fighters are committed to delivering an exciting fight, pointing to his relentless work ethic and the high-level performance boxing fans can expect on fight night.
I'm the ringmaster.
The ringmaster.
The payaso. But, the fight's set, February 21st. Y'all know what I bring every time I step in there. That they said that, that he's focused, that, that we're going to get a Ryan that's 100%. And, that makes me happy to hear. So, when I whoop his ass on the 21st, there ain't gonna be no excuses. But yeah, like you said, y'all know what I get. Y'all know what y'all get when I step in the ring. I don't quit on my knee. I always, go out there and...
he said the same thing, literally line for line.
Anyways.
He got it to work.
You're gonna get it. Like, the boxing fans are gonna get a great fight. And, this ain't the fight that you guys want to miss. Thank you.
Mario Barrios and trainer Joe Goosen appear fully locked in as they prepare for the Ryan Garcia fight, with calm confidence and sharp focus guiding the camp. Goosen made it clear that nothing is being overlooked. He refuses to assume Garcia will repeat past mistakes, and instead prepares Barrios for the strongest, most disciplined version possible. The plan is simple and serious. Train for the best opponent, not the weakest version. Goosen also spoke about stability in boxing, explaining that consistency with one trainer helps build rhythm, trust, and long-term growth, while frequent changes can slow progress unless the connection is lacking. For Barrios, this fight carries extra meaning. After becoming champion through elevation and battling through tough draws, he wants validation. A clear victory over a big name like Garcia would quiet doubts and confirm his place among the elite. This fight is not about label. It is about earning respect the hard way inside the ring.
I don't look back and count on him making the same mistakes he made in the last fight. I want to train Mario to face the best Ryan Garcia that he can possibly be.
Now, in your viewpoint, is it a mistake to jump around trainers as much? Does it hurt a guy? Does it help a guy?
Well, stability in boxing is a valued commodity. you know, especially if you're winning. You know, you don't fix it if it's not broken, right? But sometimes you can have a relationship with a trainer that, you know, just doesn't click for you, and you recognize that, and you may want to, you know, change.
I feel like especially in, you know, today's age of boxing, you know, like I said, where people are very quick to write you off, you know, regardless, you know, if you got yourself into that position or not. Like I said, I got into that position, you know, by beating Ugas for the interim, and then I was elevated when Crawford moved up, and of course, me as a fighter, you know, like nobody wants to be elevated as a champion, right? You always think about you winning that title, you know, against the champion, in whatever fashion, but you always imagine yourself, you know, beating the champion. But again, you know, that's just where, you know, boxing is today, and regardless, I'm still very proud of that position that I was able to get myself in. But yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, having a very like I said, a very clear victory over, you know, a dangerous, you know, tough opponent, you know, who's trying to, you know, take my title.
Chris Algieri shared his thoughts on Ryan Garcia's upcoming fight, saying it's not necessarily deserved, but happens, and in business, it works. He noted that while fans have been aware of this matchup for weeks, its official confirmation brings fresh discussion. Algieri added that the welterweight division is heating up, and the stakes of the winner, especially if it is Ryan, are significant. However, Garcia remains a major question mark. He is extremely talented, but inconsistent. Algieri referenced Rolando Romero, once expected to dominate before being defeated, as an example of boxing's unpredictability. Ryan Garcia is a true wild card, and any prediction about the outcome could easily be wrong.
But again, Ryan is one of the biggest question marks in the game. Super talented guy, but sometimes does not show up. Rolly Romero, you know, and people were talking about him walking through Rolly's like it was nothing, and then he ends up taking a loss, getting dropped and losing. So there's I don't know exactly who's going to win this fight, because that's when it comes to Ryan. Any prediction you make, it can go completely opposite way.
Yeah, he's an absolute wild card. He goes in there and drops Devin Haney numerous times. He's on Osterine. He's in the middle of a manic episode, and he looked
in
good
the club. He's in the club the week of the fight every night.
Is that true?
That's what I heard.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I went back and watched some of the interviews I did that week with him at Gleason's gym. That guy it was scary. I mean, I never want to see a fighter like that again. He was going through some serious episodes.